Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is actually Thursday. It is the 16th, 2023. This video is probably going to go up on Saturday, I believe Saturday night. Just kind of want to show you how much more wood we got in here. Jimmy's been going bananas with wood here. And so we started here. And filled all this in. This, actually, all this wood here is going to be strictly fire pit wood. So when we do a bonfire, obviously we're not going to leave this all sitting this close to the bonfire, but this wood is all going to be utilized for bonfire wood. So, but yeah, there's we're going to save these two here, and this one is getting saved. To be used for something. There was the bad ends were cut off, but there was still some usable wood there. But so yeah, quite a bit of wood, and then we got a whole thing here full. Now this wood over here, what we're going to end up doing, these are bigger pieces. This is smaller pieces, and so these smaller pieces, what we're going to do with these, we're going to take a pallet and put it over by Sandy's tent. We're going to get this all over there to be able, so that she can utilize it when she comes down for the weekends. And she'll have to worry about, well, everybody brought wood for her last time for their tent. But we wanted to make sure that they have a good supply right there for them, especially when the weather gets colder. And so we're going to get that over there and get that set up for her there. And so she'll have a good pallet of wood. What the game plan is, everybody that has a wood stove. So right now there's a wood stove for Sandy's tent. There is a wood stove, excuse me, for Mark's cabin. And we have one in the pavilion. So we're going to be having wood ready for everybody to be able to utilize, when they're in their buildings. And as people add wood stoves to their buildings, we will continue to do so. And that's kind of the game plan there. All right, so I wanted to talk about really quickly. Well, I don't know. I'm debating if I should make that another video, but yeah, anyway, so we that has been that amount of wood. I'm going to save that other video for a second video, but that amount of wood there is probably 2 more cord of wood that has been cut up. And like I said, Jimmy brought 2 loads down with his trailer, and so just trying to. Oh, his trailer's right there. So yeah, so he had 2 full loads with his trailer, and he utilized them, to bring the wood in, and then he was processing that wood, and so he's been kind of going nuts with that, and getting those things squared away. We have the plastic over the top of that's going to end up going over everything to keep everything dry, but yeah, we have to get the rest of this squared away, cleaned up, figure out what we're doing with it. Like, obviously, these pieces here, we got to figure out what we're going to do with those and kind of go from there. I'm not sure if we're going to split those up and utilize them for the wood stove in the pavilion or whatnot. But, yeah, it's a lot of wood, And so he was actually talking about going and getting another load. But we got to grab more pallets. And so if we get pallets and put them along the edge behind here, because he goes, well, where do you want to do more over here? I said, well, actually, we could do more pallets behind here and just continue to add and put more wood in this area. And so that's probably what's going to happen in this area. But, we're just going to continue to bring more wood in, get more wood ready. Again, these bigger pieces, these are like 2-foot sections. That's, like I said, again, that's strictly going to be bonfire wood. We have some good fires when everybody's down, and so that way we're not utilizing the wood that's that we're using for other stuff. I think Jimmy's over here. I want to see. We'll take a look. He's working on two different things over here, and I wanted to show you as well. So I want to take a look and see where he's at. Let's see if he's down here. Yeah, he's down here. Look, I'll show you what he's working on. So that container there is what he's using. He's been staying with Dave in Dave's place the last few days, and he'll eventually get himself set up in the wolf's lair. But he's got so much stuff in there as far as storage goes right now that he cannot sleep in there. And actually it's not really set up to sleep in the wintertime. So what he's working on here, one of the first things that they did is they had put dirt all underneath here as again more of a thermal mass. And you can see he's filling up these bags, and he's making a more thermal mass. There's going to be a covering. Well, I'll let you explain, Jimmy. You want to explain to him what you're...
I'm doing dirt bags up to the eave height because the top of the shelter won't take that much weight. So when I get up top, tarp all the way across, one piece tarp, cut down on leakage, seepage, and then I want at least 2 foot of sawdust over and angling down into 45 on each side and on the back. So when the whole thing is burned into where it ought to be with sawdust, it'll be at least the top of my fingers.
Okay. And then you're going to put more of the bags behind here as well?
Yeah, I'm working on, I've got that side pretty well up. Once I tie off those two and flip them down, I'm working across the back.
Okay, so doing the back, and then you're going to come out
I'm
this...
going to do this side as well, same way.
All right, perfect. And that's going to, like I said, guys, this is storage for long-term food storage, and this helps with the temperature control, so it doesn't matter how cold or how warm it gets. That's going to be able to withstand that better. Eventually, all the stuff that's in here will go underground. So that's just a matter of...
And then this gets converted into a cold cellar for root goods.
Right, right.
And eventually I'm going to build a box out surrounding the door and come out 2 foot or so, put another secondary door on the front of it so there's a little bit of an airlock so that it'll step on you. So this area of it gets some thermal.
Right.
I might do it with bags, but first I have enough bags.
Right.
I might do a layer of small bags, straight up brick stack, and then another layer with sawdust bags, and then sheet of ply to hold it so it doesn't slump over.
Gotcha.
And this is only like number 8 of these that I've done.
Right. So that's what's going on there, guys. Continue to work on, projects to get things more squared away, and so that's what's happening at the moment. So anyway, we'll head back out this way, but he's going to be doing the same thing with his building over here, and so he's going to do he's already had started over here. You see the stuff behind. He's going to be coming out through here up to the window height on this one. He did the window height on that one, and he's going to bring this up to the window height here as well. So he just used feed bags and filled them with, they will break down over time, but he's just, working on getting that squared away, and then that'll all be buried up anyway. So just another project in the works. A lot of small things going on, but they all are important, and, getting things squared away is the way it has to be done, and so that's what we're working on. Alright guys, I am going to jump off of here for now. I want you guys all to remember we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important to tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one stopping you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Guys, keep prepping, keep preparing. It's a smart thing to do, and the more prepared you are, the better off you're going to be in the long run, especially with everything going on around the world. I think it's imperative that we be as ready as we can be. And when that time comes, we're going to be in a much better position than most people. All right, I will talk to you all later. I hope you have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.